don't know how to say I'm inspired by a specific artist. I can say that I'm inspired by many different artists, and I can name a bunch of them right now. But is that going to make a difference to other people and what they think that they should follow? I don't think so. I think that they really should follow. What they really should follow is what that voice is telling you, who you are. And you got to find that person first if you're trying to be influenced. That's the only way you're going to find relatives.
I'm just going to snap every time he done talking. I'm just going to snap. Okay. Y'all better be paying attention. Doggone it. That's all I'm saying. I got a quick question for you. I'm serious, though, because you are spoken. You are the definition of spoken, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Through your actions, with your every word, and even in your thought, wherever they are, because you have many, and that is all right with me. So it's one of the many benefits and facets that those of us with creative minds understand. And for you to you flow without attempting to flow, And so with that being said, you reach so in the community, and for those that you have reached already, what would you say the age group of the ones that recognize you, not on your scale, your level of success, as you stated earlier, for those that you've already reached and those that you will continue to reach, I'm sure, what is the age group that you would say listen to you? I'm pretty sure they look up to you because ain't no way you come in contact with people, I
mean, it's hard to say because, I really don't. I just want to reach humans. I don't pay attention to like the age, or the gender or anything specific about the human. It's the fact that I'm connecting with the soul. So it's hard. That's hard to say. But I mean, like, I would say that people around that are generally around my age, which I'm 27 years of age, and anywhere between like late adolescence, probably like 18 to like 30 would be like the general audience of people that I would be able to reach faster. But I would have to tell you that I don't hesitate to stop a white woman in the street that I don't know and just talk to her, that, what I'm saying, about art. And listen, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is totally irrelevant to the whole situation that we're talking about, but I'm shooting a music video, and the song is called Ashes to Ashes. And the song is about the story of Lucifer and how he was once Lucifer before he was Satan. Yet in all, there's a lot to be said about that. He chose his own destiny and what he wanted, and he got it. Not only that, but he was once great, golden. He was once bestowed upon a crown. He was a leader. And it also shows you that people run from themselves constantly, and they run from their own destiny, and they blame everybody else, just like how Satan stands in the shadows and points the finger. They don't realize you just like him. Matter of fact, you are him. He took you over. As a matter of fact, he took over all your actions, your state of mind, everything, your spiritual direction. Matter of fact, you don't know who the fuck you are because you're him. Because he don't know who he is. Because he's somebody else that he's not supposed to be. And he's still blaming everyone else.
Did y'all catch that? Somebody better get that. I need 10 of y'all to get that.
Somebody better get that.
But that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that I needed a scene, and I needed a house, and I don't have a house. I don't have a big house. I am a fucking 27-year-old broke individual who cares nothing about money. But I care everything about love. I care everything about the universality. You understand? So I went and I knocked on a random person's door in Staten Island, in a place I've never even been. And she opened the door and she looked at me, and I don't know what the fuck made this woman talk to me, but she did. And I explained myself very articulately, the best way I possibly could. And I even lied about having a degree. Okay? But you know what? That woman talked to me. She gave me her house number. She gave me her email. She told me I can shoot a video inside her house. She doesn't even know me. She referred me to an office that where I met someone who actually is someone. And matter of fact, how's this? I asked the universe for it all before I even did it.
Come on. Right. That's why you can knock on that
the people
door.
that was there,
That's
the
good.
people that were there were looking at me like I was fucking crazy. They said, "Are you fucking sick? Bro, you're going to go to jail. She's going to call the police. Somebody's going to..." Listen, I was wearing a dog collar, all right? My dog just passed away. I'm wearing my bitch's collar. I wear my dog collar. That's my soulmate. You understand? I walk around with it. People look at me like I'm crazy. Guess what? Fuck you. You understand? Because that's my soul that the universe gave to me to protect, and it gave its life for me. So therefore, it's with me at all times. You understand? That woman still spoke to me, regardless. I had a head wrap on, a head wrap, like an Arab. You understand? Do you know what that makes? People are infuriated just looking at you for being different.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I had my dog with me, my other little dog with me, my little Chihuahua. And she's the most loving thing. And that's what makes me universal, is that I used her energy to make that woman soften up. You understand? To let her know that I was harmless. You understand? Tactical universality at the same time. Because you know, got to know how to play tricks on the mask so the mask could come off and you could see what's going on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Boy.
Yet and all, I don't know if that answers your question, but
It did.
I'll try to reach out to as many people as I possibly can.
I tell you what, if I don't say nothing else during this interview, I totally thank you for having the courage to proceed in your challenge, in your creative mind, no matter what's going on, regardless of what, from the depths of your soul and from my heart. I thank you for your consistent follow-through, because it means more than you could possibly ever know. And as long as you continue to increase in the areas for which you have already grown, the areas where you need to grow will be that much more easier.
That's right.
That much more easier. And the universe will continue to conspire to make sure what you speak in positive peace and longevity and prosperity will come to pass.
That's right.
Do you hear me?
No, I would have to say that there's no disagreement in my soul in anything that you have spoken. Not even an ounce.
Yeah. You're doing that, and I mean that's. There's no.
I mean, is there anything else that you guys
no
may want to ask me? Is there anything else you guys want to say?
Yeah.
In your opinion, what do you feel is the most significant, or what are the most significant spoken word poetry?
Of my own, or just spoken word as a whole?
Spoken word as a whole. There are a lot of youth now that are looking to spoken word as a creative outlet. So,
right. Which is awesome.
What do you feel is the most significant?
I feel
part?
The most significant part, I would have to say, it's in essence, it's almost like rap, where it's like you gotta have like these 5 tools, and it's like delivery, flow, storyline. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have like emotion and behind it. But I feel like the most important thing about spoken word is that you speak it. And if you don't speak it, then you will forever lose. So for all the youth that's out there that's doing it, make sure you never stop, because they don't want you to speak your mind. They don't want you to speak your heart. They don't want you to follow the direction in which your spirit is supposed to go. G-O-D is God. You understand? But it really means good, orderly direction. And that direction is the intuition in which we have in each one of us. There's a voice, you understand, that is speaking, and that is what's speaking that word. So that's what I would say.
Good, orderly direction.
Yes. And you know what's so funny? It's like every time I was about to ask a question, you answer. This like the fifth time I'm about to jump in with a question, and you just answer what I'm about to say. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I want to give the opportunity right now for one of my favorite people to jump in the conversation and speak your mind. Rich, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How everybody doing?
Rich, what's going on?
Rich made it. He made it. This is my co-host, King Vega. Not my guest co-host, but this is the real co-host. Rich, I don't know how much of the conversation that you've heard. This has been one of the best interviews that we have had. Just because, and I better take that back because I know somebody's probably listening like, she told me what? Nah, I don't, because, Susie, your interview was off the chain, But this one here has just, he stated in the beginning we had some, issues with the music. It wasn't about the music. And he's just been able to, I can't speak for anyone else, but just the information I want to say that he's provided tonight, the words that he's spoken tonight, the gift that he has within him, that he shared with us tonight has been something that I needed. Now, I can't speak for nobody else, and it may hit you, 2 weeks from now, but shit, what he said, that's what I needed too. But, this has been, I got to say, the best, interview that we've had, because not only was it filled with just from a place of so much passion, a place of so much, creativity, a place from humbleness, and he was so pure. He was so pure. He poured out some things. You can connect the dots and fill in the spaces, but he poured out, himself to us. And I think that's what spoken word is all about. Like, you can't shelter your words. They have to come from someplace deep inside. And he did that tonight. So, Rich, with me saying all of that, what you got to say?
I don't really have anything. I'm just trying to catch up to you guys. Like, I'll hop in, like, if I see fit. But otherwise, I know you guys have such a great show going on. I'm really just trying to just catch the vibe that y'all got going.
Yeah, it's like, how you guys get high. This is like a natural high tonight. I really feel like it's like a natural high having him on the show tonight. It's a different level. The atmosphere is completely different, than what we're used to dealing with, in a positive way, not negative, but when you were a young boy, you talked about, life after your mother passed away, but when you were a young boy, did you ever see yourself being where you are now? This success that, and I keep using that word, but this success that, showers down upon you. Did you see yourself like that as a young boy?
I saw a lot of things. I didn't think that this was the path that I was going to take. I didn't think that this is what I was going to get on my knees and cry to God and beg and plead Him for. But because I was begging for other things as a child. When you're a child, you don't have no direction. You're still trying to find your way and trying to find yourself. And I had to experience some things. I had to lose some things. I had to make some bad decisions and learn some lessons first before I figured out what it is that I really wanted. And yet in all, how can we ever say that as a child we envision ourselves as who we are when we really become who we are, because we haven't seen it yet? Yet in all, we've already been there.
There's that. I got a question. What about I was in New York. I don't know. Good Lord, it's been a busy year. A couple months ago, and there was this teenager that got shot at a bodega or in front of the bodega or something. It just disrupted my whole it disrupt my whole